Self-isolation for me has not been boring. Both my parents had COVID-19. First, it was my mother who got it. She had the very tail end of COVID-19. She was diagnosed with it, tested positive after we had to take her to the hospital because she fell. Upon her release from the hospital the next day, my father had symptoms prior to my mom being admitted to the hospital. He wasn't feeling well and he had trouble breathing. So my mother called 911 and he was rushed to the hospital as well, being tested positive for COVID-19. During the past 3 weeks, while he was at North York General Hospital, it was touch and go. He elected not to go on a ventilator because at age 85, your life after coming off a ventilator isn't the same as it was before. The severity of his COVID case was about an 8 out of 10, 10 being the most severe. No one thought that he was going to survive this. Probably the most terrifying part of this whole thing is he was on this journey alone. We couldn't visit him. The only time we could speak to him was virtually through FaceTime, and that's only when he had enough energy in him to accept our call. But I have to admit, the hospital staff, the nursing, the frontline workers were unbelievable. They called us multiple times during the day to give us an update on my father's condition. It wasn't until probably the 11th or 12th day where his condition started to stabilize. They were able to reduce the amount of oxygen that he was on from 15 liters down to the day before he was discharged down to 1 liter. At the time he was discharged, he was actually not on any oxygen whatsoever, which allowed the doctor to feel very comfortable in allowing him to come home. My father was a fortunate one. He was able to leave the hospital. It was a nightmare for 3 weeks. And all I can say is that he beat the odds. Way to go, Dad.